like how that's locked in there. Alrighty. We are live. Let's see how much we fucking hate this. We
have no viewers.
No viewers, awesome.
One viewer.
Ooh, one viewer moving up in the world. People will keep coming in. It's the way it works. We are doing a drive-along AMA. It looks like Frank Riker, just by, I think, that says Frank, right?
Yeah.
How's it going, Frank? I don't like how the chat disappears, though.
I'll pull it up on my phone.
So, oh yeah, you can watch it on the phone. Your phone, can't you? Awesome. So we're going to do a drive-along AMA here for the next, hour and a half?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half or so.
However long.
We're going to talk about whatever the hell you guys want. And we're going to hope, fingers crossed, that the camera doesn't fall. So we should have been live about half an hour ago. And the camera mount we bought for the vehicle decided it wasn't going to stick. And we quite literally have it gorilla taped to the dash.
Driving a tour through the land of maple syrup.
Frank, that had to be Frank, yeah. Say that again, what?
A driving tour through the land of maple syrup.
Driving tour through the land of maple syrup. Yes, awesome. Although you probably shouldn't use yours the whole time. That's going to kill your data.
Yeah.
Use it for a bit, though. The glasses keep fogging up. So anyway, this is a live AMA. We're going to talk about whatever the hell you guys want. I've received a few messages already since we were live today about people who are, look at that, driving with no hands. Don't do it. Not safe. We've received a few messages today already after we did our Fandom Empire Live about the fan film. I just want to say the encouragement and the support is greatly appreciated. It does mean a lot, specifically because I'm very hard on myself for the fan films not being out. And I did have someone who is in those fan films basically agree with the chat, saying you should release some scenes at least. So maybe that's one thing I'll go back and do, is I'll release some scenes, but we're definitely going to do our own brand new project here. So
The scene of me getting my head bashed in against the wall. I mean, against the car.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. I know we ended up having like 20 people watching on our drive along the other night. There is no way I could read that, Jade. So, what's going on, Flinner? What's happening, man?
Flinner dinner, okay. He said, I watched Halloween 5 and 6 for the first time the last few nights, and both movies are absolute dog shit shows. Complete and utter incompetence from all involved. I slightly prefer 6, but not by much. I know I'm probably in the minority here. I really, really like the Halloween 6 producer's cut. It doesn't contain the scene where Michael goes nuts in the medical room, unfortunately. But I'm actually kind of a fan of Halloween 6. All things considered, there has never been a Halloween movie that had a more disastrous pre-production than Halloween 6. It's why we did the Halloween 6 revisited video a couple months ago. We got more of those coming. Again, I know it's kind of like beating a dead horse, but the Taking Shape book, guys, if you're a Halloween fan, strongly encourage it. It's a cheap buy. Dustin McNeil, Travis Mullins, they knocked it out of the park. And the fact that Halloween 6 was any good at all is actually quite remarkable, considering how terrible it is.
or terrible the pre-production was. Like, literally, we went from, oh, John Carpenter's coming back and he's shooting Michael up into space, because that worked real well for Jason. And even though this would have been before that, to, oh, no, maybe it's, oh, fuck, what's his name? Quentin Tarantino, maybe he's going to do it. Nope. And then Quentin Tarantino's going to get his guy. Is it really raining?
It really just started. It looks like it clears up. So.
Unbelievable. So yeah. What does that say? It's a super chats.
It says for the $20 for the gas on the trip. Thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm assuming that's Intel.
It is Intel. He also says this is nuts. A drive along live chat. LOL.
I feel calm. I drive for a living with a bunch of screaming rich private school kids.
Stuck up kids.
Very stuck up kids. Watch them be watching this. Well, there goes my job. Yeah, anyway, I've worked in transportation for a long time, so I fully trust my ability to do this, and I have Jade here to help out with the chat too, so whenever she sees something come up, she can just plop it up. Plus, this isn't going to kill all the data or whatever. But yeah, no, Halloween 6. I dig Halloween 6. I really do like it. I don't like the theatrical cut because there's almost no Loomis. Is Jensen sleeping? Yes, Jensen. Yes. Jensen is sleeping. You can probably see the car seat over our shoulder. Yeah, he's
he passed out after refusing to eat.
Yeah, he threw his bottle down on the ground, and he's like, "Fuck this shit! You guys aren't talking Halloween 3. I'm out of here." Okay, the baby didn't say that, but
he did.
He did.
Those can be some of his Halloween costumes.
Jade, oh, is that doing that?
Yeah, it keeps going down. Just
connect. And we're back. We are back, and random Michael Myers guy again, not liking our program. Data is stupid. Yeah, we are going quite north right now. Basically, the drive out to Jade's cottage is we pass really one or two cities, and the rest is all woods. So actually, you know what? There's a lot of Purple Fort. Is it Purple Fort?
Purple Woods.
Purple Woods. So Purple Woods is out here, not too far from Toronto, Ontario. And honestly, guys, there might be some images on Google of Purple Woods. It feels like Camp Crystal Lake. What's that? What's the most divisive Halloween movie? Yes. Oh, divisive Halloween movie. I don't know. I think like that's a really good question. Was that Flinner that said it?
Yes.
The most divisive Halloween movie is probably, in my opinion, Halloween 3. I think a lot of people hate it just because it doesn't have anything to do with Michael Myers. And yet I absolutely think it's a fantastic horror movie. Again, when I first saw it, I was disappointed. I knew there wasn't Michael, though. I knew that's why Ray introduced us to 1, 2, and 4 on the same night. And then we watched 3 later on. But 3 is probably the most divisive, in my opinion. I think Flinner said H2O in his, which makes sense. I have a love-hate relationship with H2O. It's filled with nostalgia. I really do like it. But at the same time, Halloween H2O, it feels like a PG-13, a cheap Scream ripoff, which makes sense with Kevin Williamson's involvement on the project. And, you know, they shot it where they shot Dawson's Creek, too. I don't know. I'm not a Halloween H2O fan. What was the Intel Super Chat? I didn't...
Intel Super Chat was, you guys should surprise Dave and show up at his house.
Just surprise Dave and show up at his house? Well, truth be told, as much as Dave and I talk, which is not super regularly, but probably exchange messages once every couple of weeks, I don't know where Dave lives. I know it's in Toronto, but Toronto's a big place. So
And then Solid Saturn said, what do you think will happen if Universal and Blumhouse aren't able to release Halloween Kills in the theaters next year? And do you think they will delay it again?
No, I don't think there's any chance of a delay happening again. I know, for example, Jade and I are going to a movie tonight, actually. Movie theaters are open up. Tenet just opened down there in the U.S. Jade and I seen Tenet last week. We really liked it. It's a movie that makes you think.
I'm really glad I did not go stoned.
Yeah, going to see Tenet stoned is probably not advised. Stoned, buzzed, drunk, all of the above. You probably don't want to be going to see that movie like that. It's probably not going to end well for you. But no, yeah, I think Tenet was great, and tonight we're going to go check out. We did a little review on the channel for it. Didn't do well. Most of our Halloween content struggles, but it'll get up there. Just got to keep at it. Tonight we're going to go see New Mutants, a movie that has been delayed.
We will lag. We are driving in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere, guys, so the stream's going to cut out.
Look, we're passing Purple Woods.
And there's Purple Woods there. Canada's version of Camp Crystal Lake. Anyways, who was it that asked the question about...
When is their Maple Syrup Festival?
For as much as we pay for the phones, I thought it would be okay.
Yeah.
And we're back. You're going to have to just keep used to it, guys. We will keep coming back unless something bad happens. So bear with us. This is what happens when you're driving basically in the middle of a mini mountain right now, is where we are. And, yeah, so it is what it is. I noticed the viewership went drastically down. They'll swing back by. I don't blame them, though. Streams cutting in and out aren't the most fun, but we'll make our best of it. It's not like we're driving out to Toronto. We're going the opposite direction. We're going north. Toronto's west. So anyway, Saturn, New Mutants got delayed for like 3 years, so I shouldn't say that they won't delay it again, but I think there is less than a 5% chance that they would delay it again. I think if they look at it and they can go, you know what, if we have theaters at 50% capacity, which, by the way, theaters are not at 50% capacity here in Canada. They're probably about 30 at best. But I think if they have a chance for 50% capacity in the 17-day window to go VOD after that they're just going to do it. I don't think they'll delay it again. Prior to the delay, the script hadn't really made its way out there publicly, and it definitely has started to make its way out there. And I mean, hey, for some people, if they get their hands on the script, they will read it and love it, and it'll make them more...
And spoil it for their girlfriends.
Oh, is that all you are now? Girlfriend, huh?
Wife, mother of your children.
Who wants to see Jade get thrown to the side of the road? How big of a super chat can we get for that?
Fuck off. Saturn says that he's read the script, but he's not spoiling it, or Saturn's not spoiling it. Then Art says that he's drinking beer, but weed sounds bomb AF, which I agree. And he was craving homemade waffles earlier. I've been craving chicken and waffles for the past, the place that we were going to go get, fuck off. The place that we were going to go get it, fucking stop selling it. Pissed. Wayne Gotke.
Wayne Gotke's in the house. Wayne Gotke, welcome to the live AMA drive. See, this is what I don't like. When I'm broadcasting on camera, it loses that sort of radio voice that I have down in the basement because of everything. All the equipment down there makes me sound a lot better than I actually do. But yeah. How's it going, Wayne?
He goes, when will Americans be allowed back in Canada? Nobody allows us in their countries anymore. Not that I blame them.
Oh, political discussion. Oh, I just ask me anything. Wayne, I can tell you this. Canada took the lockdown extremely seriously.
There's still some countries that did better than what we did. And Covidital, hopefully that doesn't demonetize the video. It doesn't demonetize Super Chats anyways, just ad revenue. But the pandemic for my Sharona is... It's been taken pretty seriously up here. And, you know, they were all over it. I can't see them opening the border anytime soon. Put this into perspective. They told the MLB no. They told the Toronto Blue Jays, who play here, that they in fact cannot play here because of the MLB teams going city to city. So if they're doing that, they're not about to open it to the public anytime. What else do we got?
Denise says, when will Trick or Treat Studio show Halloween Kills mask?
Denise.
Dennis, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis. I don't know. I didn't see it, so I'm relying on Jade for that.
DNISE.
So I know that there are some Spirit Halloweens that have the tag for a Halloween Kills mask out there. I can factually confirm to you all merchandise was stopped for Halloween Kills. That is not going to come out this year. If you're dying to know what the mask looks like, though, and you're on the channel, feel free to look back at our past videos, and we have an unboxing of a Halloween Kills Extreme mask done by Spooky Clemente, aka Mike the Mask Maker, which is what we thought a Halloween Kills mask should look like. But then there's the actual Halloween Kills mask, minus the bullet hole being in a different size. I guarantee you no Trick or Treat Studios is going to come anywhere remotely close to that one. We were in Spirit Halloween yesterday, and we had Jade's sister along with us. And she's seen the masks that we have downstairs in the studio. And we showed her the masks that they have for sale there. Just the Halloween H18 ones. And they look, they're garbage. I mean, they're painted terribly. And, like, I can tell you this. On the order of masks that's getting shipped out on Tuesday, since Monday's a holiday. The order of masks that's getting shipped out on Tuesday, when we first placed the order for them, like, some of them were so bad they were unusable and had to be sent back. Like, the eye on one of them was completely misshaped. The eye looked like the letter U, basically.
As in, you are the apple of my eye.
Ooh, look at you. Look at you. All cute and stuff. If we ever hit a red light, which is not likely, I'm gonna tighten the back of it. All right, what else do we got? I've seen messages keep coming in.
Okay, so Intel says I'd pay at least $50 for that move. Are you talking about throwing me out of the car? Because it's gonna be a lot more than $50.
Debatable. Sorry.
Okay. Frank says, what's your thoughts on NECA releasing clothed and non-clothed versions of Michael Myers figures?
Any what?
Releasing clothed and non-clothed versions of Michael Myers figures.
You need to read the whole question, please.
What's your thoughts on NECA?
Oh, NECA.
What the fucking NECA?
NECA. Yeah.
Releasing clothed and non-clothed versions of Michael Myers figures.
I don't know if Frank's trying to be frank there or not. Do you mean clothed?
Oh, it might be clothed.
If Frank means cloth, then...
Clothed.
Is it clothed?
Yeah.
Wow.
Blonde moment, guys. Sorry.
Blonde moment. Frank, I know you know we had Ray on the other day, and he showed off his Halloween 2 Michael Myers figure, which is not NECA, and it was cloth. Normally, I am not for cloth figures. I just think that they usually look bulky and
and the clothes are super baggy, and it just doesn't look right.
All I'm thinking about now is a naked Michael Myers statue.
Well, it's Frank. You never know what Frank means. He could be talking about a Michael Myers statue, or Michael's just like,
he's just a
you know. Look, I'm not a fan of cloth figures, but the cloth figure that Ray had over here the other day actually looks really, really good. Like, I was surprised the attention to detail on that cloth figure. It was really well done. Frank, I don't know if you've seen it, dude. I know you're a Halloween 4 fan. Trick or Treat Studios is releasing, I think, these 2 Halloween... Is it 2 of them? It's 1 or 2 Halloween 4 figures. They're cloth, but you bet your ass I'm getting them. You know, I've been... Look, anything Halloween 4 is easy to sell me on. So much for it being better out here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get there and have to go inside.
I was planning on having a fire, but oh well.
You wouldn't be able to stay long for a fire. Pardon us, you'll have a random normal discussion interrupting at times. What do we got?
Okay, back to the Michael Myers as a pinup, but instead of like a lollipop that he's sucking on, he's like putting the knife to his mouth and be like, oh, look how sexy it looks.
Who said that?
Me, I'm saying that.
Oh, you're
Jade is saying this.
Jade's saying that. These wipers are more careful.
Okay, where are we? Where would you see Scream 5 going if Neve Campbell doesn't come back?
Who said that?
Jonathan Nicholas.
So Jonathan, our information is basically that Neve Campbell is coming back. I know the Wham guys are reporting that they think that there's a chance she doesn't come back, or that's a video they did recently. But according to our information that we have, Neve Campbell is in fact coming back. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are Star Wars fans or not, but in The Force Awakens, the big 3, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Princess Leia, supporting characters to help build characters, even though they proceeded to flush that down the toilet. But in that movie, they were used to boost up the other characters in secondary roles to help reboot the franchise. To my understanding, that is exactly what's going on in this movie, but there's a chance that Neve Campbell's role is significantly less than Courtney Cox and David Arquette. So, take that for what you will. These wipers suck.
Art says Halloween, the holiday, is next. Yes, and I will be taking over the Instagram account and doing a 31 days of Halloween with Jensen. It's being said. There, it's out there. 31 days.
Her and her sister are literally dressing Jensen up in a different costume for each one of the 31 days. It's a bit much. I've told you that. Look at the look of this stuff. Sometimes it can be a bit much.
Okay, where are we? Saturn says, I'm getting my Halloween 2018 mask rehauled by Fear for Focus Studios. And then Saturn also asks, have you ever had a mask rehauled? Yes.
I mean, the 2 masks you see in studio, man, normally the one that's close to me, to my left, and the other one that's further behind me to my right, are both rehauls of the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 2018 mask done by Mike the Mask Maker. But each one of those masks had anywhere from 10 to 15 hours put into it with such fine detail. It's taken so long to ship people's masks out to them is we believe that the masks that are getting shipped out need to be as close to the quality as we advertised on air, or else, you know, you're being sold short, and we don't want that. So,
the Smoky S's say, since I saw your shirt, would you like a H4 NECA figure with bandaged face head, bucket helmet, cops do it by the book?
Well, I only understand the first part of that, but I tell you what, if there was a NECA figure of the H4 bandage wrap mask, or like just the costume itself with the bandage wrap,
I'd be all over that. I've talked to Drum Dums a couple of times, Lee McCoy, and I love the Halloween 4 bandage wrap mask he has in the background. Now that mask is not actually a mask, it's more of just for display. I would love one that like someone could actually slide over their head. If I was to get an H4 mask itself, the bandage wrap mask, I'd want it to be customized and basically completely original. However, if NECA wanted to do a figure, I'd absolutely buy it, 110%.
Apparently, I mispronounced a bunch of shit. So.
Oh, you said bucket helmet.
Oh.
Bucky, don't try that Halloween shit with me.
And then I also said it's Fear Focus Studios. Sorry, it is Fear Focus Studios, not Fear of Focus Studios.
Fear Focus Studios. I've never heard of them either way. No idea of their work, but if you trust them to rehaul your mask, man, all the power to you. All the power to you. Well, I know you guys are going to have more questions. We didn't miss any Super Chats, did we? I know Intel has sent in a bunch. So, one thing we did today is we advertised the fact that we are going to be doing our own Halloween fan film. Now, there are some questions as to how about we are going to go about this. We will be doing an Indiegogo campaign. There will be a poster attached to it and likely a teaser with no actual footage. Much like Dave McRae did with It's Me Billy. We're not going to be the same production level. I know people that watched the stream earlier, like, okay, we already heard this earlier, but there's some other people watching right now. Basically, what's going to happen is through October through December, pardon me, we are more than likely going to shoot the film during that time. Right now, we're toying with the idea of a sequel to Halloween 4 or a sequel to Halloween 6. It's going to be, it's not going to be done with major motion picture film technology. We probably use the Indiegogo to buy a new camera to shoot on. I think that'll be important. And then it'll probably have longer term impacts because we'll probably use the camera in studio for the long term as well. But we'll use the Indiegogo campaign for that and give you guys away a bunch of perks, posters, Blu-rays, behind the scenes stuff, etc. But right now we're toying with the idea of a sequel to 4 or a sequel to 6. It's going to be done very creatively. I know we're toying with the idea of some of the footage being found footage, but you're going to see some unique camera angles that you don't see in a lot of films, and it might not feel like a traditional Halloween film at times. It's not really what we're going to go for. We're going to try to provide a different look at it and this is, I'm going to let you know a perk already, is there's going to be a select amount of characters in this film. We're not going to have like 30 different characters in the film because then it blows up way too much. We've seen what happens when it blows up. I don't know why we're all going so slow.
Because the speed limit.
So, we're going to do that. Apologies for the rain sound. It is going to get louder here. But, to name a character after yourself. So, if Frank Riker was to choose that perk, instead of us, naming a character whatever, we would name that character Frank. Or we'd name that character Intel or whatever. So we're going to have a bunch of different perks to be able to do stuff that way too. I know that I've seen Super Chat coming.
Yes, however, Flitter asked a question a little bit ago and we never got to it. They say, it looks like the new Scream movie is just going to be called Scream and not Scream 5. Do you think there's any chance that they retcon certain sequels?
I know nothing on that. That's the truth. I haven't heard anything about that. And last I heard it, in fact, was going to be called Scream 5. So if it's not going to be called Scream 5 and it's just called Scream, I guess they're taking a page out of Halloween's book. But I'm not someone who is
for Halloween, naming that film Halloween. I thought it was lazy. I know why they did it. I thought, marketing-wise, they decided to stick with Halloween because they can market it just as Halloween. But I thought there should have been a subtitle. I know for some of the promotion, they used Halloween. I think it's Face Your Fate. It should have been titled something else. Titling it Halloween was silly. But hey, it worked. What the hell do I know? $252 million worldwide. So.
Okay, before I get to the super chats, Art says, I just realized this. Would a burn victim in a coma really be wearing a face bandage after a decade? Oh, that's
Well, Art, you almost have to suspend your belief. No. The answer is no. Not even in 1988, so...
They were just really negligent and didn't ever change it.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay, Intel says, how long are you staying at the cottage?
Is this a super chat?
Yes.
We're not. We're not, actually. We're going to... We're way out there. And we're back. We clearly are very in the middle of nowhere right now. So, anyway, Intel. No, we're not going to stay at the cottage, man. We are going to the cottage to drop off the little guy. We're going to stay for dinner. And then we're going to drive all the way back and head to the movie theater and go watch New Mutants. And then I'll have a review for New Mutants out tomorrow. Hell, maybe Jade and I'll do it together. So, no baby to stop her from participating.
Frank sent in a super chat. Thank you, Frank. And he said, what are your favorite travel snacks? I like Combo's mini cheese pretzels and cherry Coke.
Frank, I do a lot of driving, man. And I'm not a coffee guy, but I absolutely don't think people should drive when they're super tired. So, for me, I like to have a Monster Energy drink with me. Not because I particularly enjoy them, but I think it alerts me and keeps me alert. And if I don't have Monster, then I have one of these guys right here, a bottle of Coke. So I think it's good to have those things on you. Snacks, though, I don't know if I'm a snack person when driving. Honestly, now and then I'll hit up a drive-thru and just grab like a cheap cheeseburger or something. Nothing huge that's going to get all over the place, but just something small. What was Wayne's message?
Am I not allowed to answer that question?
Oh, I guess so.
Fuck it, I don't answer anymore. So Wayne's question.
No, what's your favorite travel snacks? Come on.
Coffee. Coffee, vanilla Coke.
A cup of coffee?
A cup of coffee, a vanilla Coke, and some like gummy worms or gummy bears. Yes. Wayne Gawky says, feel free to use the name Gawky as a character in Halloween. Your film. Are we not fucking going fast enough? You really have to fucking pass? I hate people.
We're going over the speed limit, and this guy just couldn't wait. He had to go, and he went all the way for nothing, because now he's slowing down. I love when people do that. Wayne, in order to use the name Gotki, man, as much as we're going to love it, you're going to have to hit up one of the perks on Indiegogo to do that. Now he's going to go flying around this guy with another car coming right at him. Genius. Genius. What a fucking dipshit. That's right, I said that.
Saturn says, what do you think Universal will give us this October?
Well, Saturn, I don't know how much of the earlier stream you listened to. We got a report, and again, strictly rumor. We're not saying this is happening, but there's some consideration right now from them that they may, in fact, drop an actual trailer in October. By the way, I hate my face in this lighting. Looks like a used catcher's mitt. It does.
It's because you're so old.
Because I'm so old. Thanks. Think you're funny?
I do think
I'll take my hat back.
It's my hat now, bitch.
You notice she stole the hat since the end of the last stream? I'm all you after this, right?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you turn here. Mask Maker Mike says, how's the weather by you? It's very October over here.
Yeah, October's fairly accurate, man, for what's going on here. Jade, I gotta rely on you from here. This road's
You
for a
literally
while,
take
right?
this for a while.
All right. Yeah, the weather's... The weather, it's kind of shit, if I'm being honest, so that's the way it is.
And then we got Alberto said, oh, hello.
How do you know who Alberto is?
Because it says Alberto.
Oh, Alberto?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Alberto is actually Alavero.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
No, it says, hey, Alberto, are you the old Alavero that used to come around?
They also say, just rewatched Casino Royale's so good.
Love Casino Royale. I absolutely love Daniel Craig as James Bond. I'm utterly stunned, though, that they intend to go forward with a November release with limited capacity. Stunned that they're going to do that. Thrilled, because you're going to bet your ass we're going to be there opening night.
Oh, hello.
Uh-oh. Is he awake?
Yeah.
Well, Jensen's awake. So at some point we might have to pull over and let Jade get into the back. We'll see. I'm a huge Bond fan, and we're actually going to cover a lot of Bond coming into the movie. Might have issues reconnecting out here. Nope, we're back. We're back again. If you're just tuning in, we will I don't know, I'm supposed to
Right
do
here. And then it goes back.
In and out. And we're back. We're going to let Jade catch up on the messages here. We haven't been harping this too much lately. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Please follow our accounts on there. Instagram's Fandom Empire Now. Twitter is at Fandom Empire. Growing on social media is important. When we make posts, if you haven't dropped a like on this video yet, take a second, drop a like. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe. You probably aren't, but if you are, anyway, continue.
Also follow me on Instagram. Frank says, for Jade, a girl question. Why don't women close the drawers of their dressers? Because my wife doesn't. I don't know. I close the drawers, and we don't really have a dresser. It's a closet. So I don't have to worry about that. What the fuck did you say?
Nothing. I was just, nothing.
This is where we get separated. Mask Maker Mike says, you watch any mom movies? And if so, what's your favorite?
Mom movies?
Mob
movies. Oh. Does Public Enemies count? I think Public Enemies should kind of count. Halloween Kills count? I haven't watched that, though. I've only read it. Get it? Read it. Come on, that was decent.
It wasn't. I'll be back says, speaking of James Bond, do you think they will announce who the next Bond is soon, or will they wait until No Time to Die has released?
They'll probably wait till after No Time to Die. I would fully expect there to be a delay. Well, Jensen's going to let himself be heard here. You might get to see Jade get out of the car. As she gets out, we just leave her on the side of the road and drive away. That was kind of funny. You telling me to fuck...
Saturn says, get better Wi-Fi. We're not using Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Saturn, dude.
We're in a car.
We are in a car driving right now. And when you're in the woods, Wi-Fi means nothing, my man. It's all about your data and your connection to satellites, etc. And right now, when you're in the middle of nowhere...
it's literally farmland.
Yeah, it's all farmland
and woods.
here.
Like, woods on one side, farmland on the other.
That hotspot doesn't matter unless you... Oh.
We're using our phone
such a good movie. Another guy who isn't pleased that I'm only going 10 over the speed limit. We still got a while to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I love Cabin in the Woods. Frank, we should do a live watch along with it for that one. Dig it. Although we might have to pull over here soon to let Jade get into the back.
Spooky Guy says, I was just about to ask if H kills counts. Ha ha ha. Oh, hi, John. Yeah, okay, pull over.
You can read the questions from the back, right?
Yeah.
Mama's coming, Jensen. And now Jade's in the back, where she belongs. No, I'm kidding. I'm in trouble.
Fucking rude.
What do we got?
Okay, H kills counts. Does H kills count? I don't know what he was talking about.
Like for mob rules. No, we haven't seen the movie, so.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how smart Myers is in kills, would you say?
11.
An 11. Art says, I'm having hot wings and tater tots tonight. I'm super excited. And then he says, I'd probably say 20 on a scale of 1 to 10. I want hot wings tonight. Oh, wait. Oh, Mom's cooking dinner. Never mind.
I gotta be honest, guys, I don't like spicy food.
He thinks the Domino's pizza sauce is spicy.
The
Who am I with?
The Domino's pizza sauce is spicy. I don't like it. Hey, Frank, what time is Dave's watch along tonight? Is it 7 o'clock? Or is Saturday night not start till 9? Let me know. Jade will read it to me or I'll see it. What else do we got here? We miss any questions?
Spooky Guy says, I personally would say very smart, more than 10.
Oh, he's far smarter than that. Yeah, no doubt.
And then Frank says the same question. Why do they not close the drawers? My wife doesn't.
I don't know. I could nitpick about stuff Jade does too, but I'd probably get smacked in the back of the head, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
And then he also says 7.
7 for Dave's, yeah, so.
Spooky Guy says, I'm not a spicy pizza sauce guy either, Sean.
Awesome, with you, Spooky Guy.
Okay, but here's the thing. I like spicy food and he doesn't. So, and he doesn't like seasoning on his food other than garlic. And I like seasoning, so it sucks.
Don't we turn at a gas station up here?
Yeah, but it's still further.
Okay.
It's called, I can't see.
Let me ask the audience a question here. All right. So you know that we're going to do this fan film. We're going to be a sequel to Halloween 4 or a sequel to Halloween 6, most likely. Which would you guys rather? Would you rather us do a sequel to Halloween 4 or a sequel to Halloween 6? Let us know in the chat section. Jade will read me your guys' replies. What else we got?
Okay, we have Jonathan saying, Sean, any idea on how big a role Nurse Chambers will have in kills?
It's not a cameo. I can tell you that. Some people think that Marion Chambers is just a cameo in kills, and that's just not the case at all.
Turn here.
Turn up here? All right.
Yeah, I didn't realize that we passed the street. We passed it, and now we're in this one, so whatever.
All good.
Do you know where we are?
No idea, so it's all you still. We're in a little town called Lindsay. If you guys are lucky, you might get to see a drive-in theater.
No, it's way in the back.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Okay, when you get to the next lights, turn left.
All right. We can't just take this here now.
No, because we passed the one that we had to go on.
Gotcha.
Mask Maker says, I have an idea. What if they released the original ending to Halloween 2018 because of the delay to kills?
That would have been cool. Honestly, that should have been on the Blu-ray. And as much as I love Halloween 2018, we're left here.
Yep.
As much as I love Halloween 2018, guys, and I do love it, I think I think that it's near college in Fandom Falls.
Yeah.
It's only 28 kilometers away.
Saturn just says, I'm seeing the intro, outro. Oh, well, if I hear another fucking comment, I bet that.
And we're back. So
40th anniversary.
the Blu-ray 40th anniversary. They had a chance to do something special with that. They chose not to. They cheaped out. It was garbage. I can't believe, like, the Halloween the Halloween 2018 Blu-ray feels like some made-at-home DVD I made in like 2004. Very little effort. It was actually disturbing how like poor the quality was and poor the production was on that. So,
Okay. Where are we?
hang on. When it disconnects, are you guys saying that it's playing the intro and the outro? Because it shouldn't be. But we're not connected to Streamlabs or anything.
No, I think that they're just saying they're doing that on their own.
Oh.
Are you allowed to say how many kills Halloween Kills has?
I won't give you the exact number, but I'll tell you it's between 25 and 35. You can guess from there.
Art says, I love dipping my pizza in ranch. Yum. And then also...
So does Jade.
Garlic is great. Yes, for pizzas, it's garlic or ranch, but for wings, it's dill sauce. That's where it's at. Dill. Okay.
I still keep going, I take it.
Yeah, just keep going until I tell you otherwise.
Are you going to remember?
Yes. Frank says, Pizza Hut's sweet sauce is awesome.
I didn't know any better. That looks like it could become a massive tornado.
It's fine. Okay,
That's okay. We're just live, doing a live AMA. There's a tornado 200 feet to the left of us. It's all good. No, I'm kidding.
I drove home in a tornado warning a month ago from here.
Yeah.
So far we have four votes for Halloween 4.
Yep.
And then Spooky Guy says most likely 6. Just have to have Ray as the Man in Black if that's the direction you're planning.
Well, I mean, you couldn't. If you're doing the sequel to 6, Man in Black's dead.
If you do with it now, you can have Johnson be the baby that Thorne sacrifices. We're not actually going to sacrifice our son.
What else do we got? I've seen a few more coming.
Art says Lindsay as in Lindsay Wallace.
Lindsay?
Because we're in the Lindsay town. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he says, Gee, did you watch the last season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? I did not. We do not have cable. And I honestly don't have the patience to download stuff.
I'm not someone that thinks cable's worth it anymore, guys. Too many streaming services.
That's about the only thing that I'll actually download and watch because I'm obsessed with that shit. The 2018 Steelbook artwork was awesome, and then the 2018 Blu-ray sucked hard right after each other.
Yeah.
Frank says TNT in the States is running the Supernatural marathon from season 1 premiere to the finale, season finale.
Nice. I mean, if there's a marathon to watch of Supernatural, it's got to be the first 2 seasons. I mean, neither one of them is my favorite season, but in terms of marathon watching, for sure. I love Supernatural, guys. By the way, Supernatural Revisited every Wednesday on the channel, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going through the Supernatural series. As I was telling Intel off air the other night, give Supernatural a chance if you're a fan of horror, ghost stories, mystery, drama, suspense, comedy, chemistry. If you like any of those things in your television series, it's worth a shot.
Okay, boneless wings or bony wings?
Bone, definitely bone.
Bone in.
You take the bone out, and you lose flavor. Whenever you have the bone...
Boneless chicken wings aren't chicken wings.
Basically, yeah. I mean, I'm not just talking chicken here either, guys. If you have an option to keep the bone in, you keep the bone in. Bone in.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, that's why we have a baby.
Really? That's why we have a baby? I thought we just ordered him from the baby store.
Bone it. Speaking guys, that's Random Empire Streams Tornado exclusive. Saturn says, vicariously I live while the whole world dies. Much better you than I.
That's dark. That's pretty dark. Anyway.
Speaking guy says, cable really isn't worth it anymore. I only watch one channel. Yeah, basically.
It's too many streaming services, guys. Way too many streaming services. Intel Wild, are we there yet? Super Chat. We're getting close, man. We're getting really, really close. As I'm legitimately looking at something that looks like it could be a funnel cloud with a rainbow right beside it.
Art says, rate the movie Twister 1 to 5. 5 is I love it. 1 is I hate it.
Oh, man, I haven't seen Twister in a long time.
Like the game?
No, he's talking about the movie.
I'm too young to have seen the movie.
Man, Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton's a legend. R.I.P. Bill Paxton. I'd give Twister a 3. It does get a little repetitive, but I'd give Twister a 3. Passing marks for sure. I think they're remaking it. Sorry, go ahead, babe.
And I haven't seen it. I'm too young.
She's not that young.
Speaking guy says, I tried Supernatural but didn't get into it. Shall I rewatch the first season but actually give effort? Yes.
Yeah, you got to give 7 or 8 episodes into the first season, man. It's not for everybody, but if you're someone who likes the stuff I mentioned or likes, I know Frank just sent in a message about it. Maybe read what he said.
He said, watch Supernatural if you like family squabbles and a certain point in the series where people believe Sam and Dean are an erotic couple.
Yeah, great episode. Great fucking episode, sure.
Then Saturn says, that's a Tool band lyric from song Vicarious.
Can everybody hear Jade okay still? I know she's in the back. I just want to make sure you can actually hear her when she's reading the questions, so I'm just not randomly saying shit that makes no sense. Hopefully you can still hear her a little bit. Oh God, the sun's back.
Kevin Dustin says, I'm really excited for your fan film, Sean. Very excited. Very exciting. Will this be a joint universe with It's Me, Billy, maybe?
Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. Dave should be very protective of what he's doing. They're sinking, $60,000 plus Canadian, probably more than that, into this film. Do you know where we are?
Yeah, keep going.
So no, I don't see that happening. But Dave is very generous with advice and just talking to us, and we're going to be okay. We're going to do it. Like I said, when we do an Indiegogo campaign, it ain't going to be like that. We're probably going to set ours around $5,000, and that should allow us to go buy a new camera, buy props, maybe pay Mike the Mask Maker to do some extra stuff for us, and also pay for your guys' perks for supporting it. So.
Intel says, I might try that out, Frank. Sean was trying to get me to watch it. I think they're talking about Supernatural.
Yeah. Intel, come on, bro. Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
For nothing else, as we named our son after one of the main characters.
Yes, our son is in fact named after one of the brothers. At least the actor that plays the brother, Jensen. Actually have the logo right. Oh, nope. You can't see the logo from this angle. Tattooed on my arm.
And everybody says, yes, they can hear me.
Awesome.
Speaking guy says, trying to get my own Indiegogo campaign started. Quite a headache, to be honest. I honestly have no idea how one would get Blu-rays and stuff, but I'll learn.
It's a task. It's a very, very big task. Whenever you got to do anything that involves heavy amounts of work like that, and contents, and physical creation of media, it's not easy. Hell, just doing this channel is a lot of work. But a day like today, where we're just out here for a
a drive, bringing Jensen up to the cottage and going for a dinner, spending it with you guys. Like, I've been able to drive. I'm kind of driving blind right now. I don't know where we're going, Jade. I've only been out to Jade's cottage once, so Jade's more or less steering us where to go, but it's been fun. Intel sent in a super chat.
Yes.
I didn't get it,
He says, hey Sean, does Mike the Mask Maker do Warlock style masks from OGH2? That's the one I want.
Intel, Mike the Mask Maker will do any Halloween mask you want. So what you do, hit me up privately. We're sort of like the middle party. We then sit down with Mike. We get the details that you want, and we customize it to your liking. And you don't get the mask shipped to you basically until it's in basically perfect condition. So.
Frank says, I am the one who hated Kevin Tran and who was a whining piece of shit, but Kane should have been utilized more. Sean knows this about me. Any chance of a top 10 useless characters in Supernatural?
Oh, you could definitely have a top 10 useless characters in Supernatural list. And Kevin Tran...
Kevin is the top 5.
Kevin would be number 1 for me, followed closely by Rowena. I don't like either one. I don't like Rowena at all. She's fucking annoying.
You're fucking annoying. You're going to turn right next. Like after that sign, the light up line.
Alrighty.
After that. Where are we? Kevin Dustin says, Sean, someone told me there's a fart noise and a scream somewhere in Halloween 4, and I can't find it. A few people have said it. I meant fart noise followed by a scream. I've tried to find it to come up, and I just can't. Have you heard anything about this?
Right here, babe?
Yes.
I gotta be honest, no. But if Ray was sitting beside me in the car, if it's an actual thing, I'm sure he'd be like, yep, here's the spot. Frank might know, though. Frank's Halloween encyclopedia himself. I mean, I'm pretty good with my Halloween knowledge, but the stuff like that...
So wait, let me get this straight. Somebody just farts and then you hear a scream.
I guess that's what they're saying. What else was there? I think there was a few messages that came in.
Intel says, okay, will do. Do you have any... Then he says to Frank, do you have any Michael Myers masks? And he says, just bought some. Or sorry, just store-bought ones. And we're up to date.
Awesome. Well, guys, how far are we away right now? About 10 minutes?
15.
10, 15. So we got 15 minutes left in the stream, guys. If you guys have any other super chats you want to send in to donate to the channel, now's the time to do so. If you have any questions you want to send in, now's the time to do so. We're in our final 15 minutes here, barring some sort of buildup in traffic, and that's not likely. So,
okay.
Any questions? They don't have to be all Halloween related. Up to you. Ask anything you want.
Spooky Guy says, I have a large amount of Halloween knowledge. I've been called a walking history book.
Walking history book. That's awesome, man. Good stuff.
Flinner says, what's worse, Resurrection or Halloween 5?
Oh. Are you trying to make me drive off the road, Flinner?
Saturn replied back to that, age 5.
Man, they're both really bad. I'd probably... Man. It's probably Halloween 5, just by a snitch. Can't believe I'm saying that because I think Resurrection's awful. And at least Halloween 5 still has Loomis in it. Continue.
Okay, Frank says, I want Jesse Turner to come back in Supernatural. Anyone who could change an angel into an action figure must return.
Ah, the Antichrist! That's who you're talking about, the Antichrist. Frank, I cannot believe... I have no idea where I'm going here. But
Straight still.
And then we go through like the little town right in the bridge, just on this road here?
Yes, keep going on this road.
See, I remember that. Introducing the Antichrist in Supernatural was a genius move, and I'm actually, like, it's a huge missed opportunity by them not revisiting that. I mean, if I'm being honest, that should have been your final villain. Like 12 years have passed in the storyline since then, basically. Yeah, the Antichrist should have been the final villain, and it's not. The missed opportunity for sure. Although making God out be a villain, that's a ballsy move.
Okay,
Let's just say there's definitely been a bunch.
yes, sorry, it's bouncing up and down and I can't concentrate. Spooky Guy says, should Halloween 5 have taken place the same night or the same year, or a year later like it did? Try my own H5 and stuck on that.
Halloween 5's a mess, man. We could do a 5-hour drive along talking about how horrible Halloween 5 is. Subjective, of course. If you're someone who loves Halloween 5, all the power to you. That's your choice. For me, I would have had Halloween 5 happen 2 years after the Halloween 4. Give it a little more breathing room. And I also would have had Michael's mask be similar to how it was in Halloween 4, have him get a new mask. As much as people beat on the Halloween 4 mask, the Halloween 5 mask makes me want to smash my head off my steering wheel.
Same. Hart says H5 has Tina and Billy.
Yeah, that's not a good thing, Art. Not in my opinion.
I'll Be Back says nothing is worse than Zombies H2.
Alberto, my friend, I've said this before. I think Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is the worst Halloween movie ever made. However, it's so bad that it is really funny at times. Like, I laugh hysterically through that movie. I think Malcolm McDowell in that movie is so over the top. I sell the sizzle, not a steak.
I said 2%.
I said 2%er. Michael Myers is dead. Right? It's just, he's hilarious in it. So yeah, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, without question, is the worst Halloween movie. With that said, I actually get enjoyment out of watching it because of how bad it is.
Oh. Jesus. Okay, Jesus. Okay.
Let's catch up. We're running out of time here.
Yeah, I know. I'm going, okay? Saturn says, I actually liked Resurrection. Don't murder me. LOL.
Hey, man, all film's subjective. Just because... this is what I hate with fandoms. Not you, man, or anything. Is if someone likes a film that's not popular with the general public, it's like they're... excuse me, meant to feel bad about it, and you shouldn't. You like what you like, and if no one else likes it, tell them to piss off.
Art says H2 has Misty Dawn, the stripper. Kevin Dustin says, who's worse, Tina or Ronnie?
Oh, man. Wait, hang on. You talking Ronnie H2O? It's not even... If you're talking Ronnie H2O, it's not even close. Tina is way worse. I'll tell you what. I like Ronnie and H2O.
Spooky Guy says, Rob Zombie's H2 was, wow, not good, but I respect it for what it is. I like H5, but goddamn, it's a mess.
It's a mess. You're not wrong.
Saturn says, oh, the H5 mask was terrible.
The H5 mask was terrible. I've taken shits that look better.
Art says, solid for the first 60 seconds and the last 60 seconds of Resurrection were great, but that's it, LOL.
I like the ending of Resurrection.
At the four-way stop, you're going to turn right. Kevin Dustin says, I just pictured Sean suddenly smashing his head against the steering wheel for no apparent reason. LOL. Spooky Guy says, making a fan cut to Resurrection looks good so far. Haha, and just finished the Rob Zombie H2 fan cut.
Nice.
Saturn says, Donald Pleasant would want to beat up Malcolm McDowell.
Sorry, right at the four-way stop?
Right here. Art says, I love good bad movies, especially when the alcohol is involved. Yes.
Yeah, good bad movies are hilarious.
And that's going to be the first right at the top of the hill.
Right or left?
Right.
All right. How far away do you think we are?
5 minutes.
All right, 5 minutes left, guys. 5-minute countdown. This has been fun. This has been fun. It's made the drive go a little bit quicker. We've been safe.
Right here.
We've been safe, and then what?
Then you go until the top of the hill and it's left.
You just tell me when. But yeah, 5 minutes left. Final questions, guys. Last chance for questions and super chats right now, and then we're off until I don't see myself getting. Well, sorry, I'll do a pre-produced review. It's not going to be a live review of New Mutants sometime tomorrow, likely. This is the last live stream till the Imperial Remnant broadcast on Tuesday, which is our Star Wars show.
Frank says, "Love you guys and be safe."
Thanks, Frank. We love you too, man.
Yes.
Stop watching the hot tub scene on repeat, dude. You can take a break. It's okay.
Kevin Austin says, "No, Ronnie and the Zombies H1 versus Tina."
Who is Ronnie and... Oh, the kid. I think it's the kid. I don't know. I haven't seen the zombie movies enough to know. But Teen is basically one of the worst Halloween characters ever.
Art says, "It got sunny." Yeah, it did.
It did get sunny, man. My skin looks all oily and crap, and I need the lighting on. I'm hideous.
I mean, at least you said it. Spooky Guy says, "Cruel 2, Shocking Dark, Cruel Jaws, etc." I don't know what that means. One of those movies?
Yeah, read the list again.
Troll 2, Shocking Dark, Cruel Jaws, etc.
I got no idea. Continue on.
Saturn says, "What would you do if you met Michael Myers?" Shake his hand.
I would tell him that I'm a fan of his work. I would ask him how much he charges per
person.
per person.
Oh, fuck. Art says, "Has anyone seen Cecil B. Demented?"
I'm not sure.
No. Those were good bad movies that he liked.
Ah, I see. I wish The Last Jedi was a good bad movie, but it just stinks.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I remember a movie, but it could be just like a fever dream. It was called Evil Alien Conquerors. Has anybody seen this movie? Because when I try and look it up, I can never find it. So I'm thinking it was just a really bad fever dream. But I remember like laughing my ass off to it. So can somebody please look this up for me?
Wow. I got a question for the audience before we go here, because we're going to have to go. We're almost there. I want everybody who's still watching, I know there's only 10 or 11 right now. We had like 20-something at one point. What did you guys think of the live drive-along? Would you guys be up for more live drive-alongs? We're not going to be doing one a week or anything like that, but once a month I go out to pick up my oldest guy, 12-year-old Zachary. He doesn't live with us. He lives with his mom. It's a 2-hour drive, basically, and I can see us doing like a live drive-along AMA on the way out. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Let us know if you guys want to see more drive-along AMAs.
Kevin Dustin says, "Sean, what would you do if when you looked out your driver's side window now, you saw a bunch of men dancing in tights, holding up a sign that says H5 is incredible?"
You sure we haven't gone too far?
Yeah, it's at the top of that hill.
I would probably accidentally have a malfunction with my car that made it drive in the direction of them.
Okay, The Michael Myers account says I charge $20 per person.
$20? That's a cheap rate.
Yeah, that's really cheap.
How much for Jade? No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Spooky Guy says Halloween 5 is Dave McRae's favorite movie.
It most certainly is not.
Saturn says I'm down for it in regards to turn left here.
Awesome.
Saturn says I'm down for it, and I'll be back says these are cool. It's good to have something different every once in a while.
Yeah, we received positive feedback on our live watch along or drive along the other day. Even though you couldn't see anything then, at least you've been able to see us this time. Bumpy road.
No, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, guys. I appreciate the chat donations have been generous, and the interaction with the community. If you know anybody that's a Halloween fan, if you are a horror fan or think would like the channel, pass along the channel to them. Get them to subscribe. Let's keep growing this community, guys. The more the community grows, the more that we can do. Anything else?
Frank found the movie.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to download that and watch it tomorrow.
Didn't read that.
Saturn says you should listen to the band Tool. They're awesome.
I've heard Tool before, man.
And Spooky Guy says can't wait for Sean's H5 watch line. We should probably end because you turn right here and then we're there.
All right. Well, guys, that is gonna do it for this live watch along. Live AMA. Sorry. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate the support. It was a lot of fun, and just for you guys, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to end this from where I just clicked the X. Just for you guys, as we go off here, na 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 na. Now you can tell it's not me because I can't sing that good. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Be safe. Have a great long weekend. Thanks for